uSkeyman Maseko bekumngani lo okwaziyo ukuthi noma usenkingeni akhona ukubonisa ukuthi kumele ukuthi wenze nje ukuze uphume kuleyo nkinga leyo esuke kuphethe.
Manginganitshela ngesimilo sakhe, abe ngumuntu abenothando, abe ngumuntu olungile, abe ngumuntu emazi omunye umuntu.
Into ebengiyithanda ngobaba ukuthi wayenothando ebantwaneni bakhe, enothando nasemndenini wakhe.
Asingaqabanga ukuthi ngaba khona into engahle vele kwenzeka nje.
On the 14th of January 2015, I received a phone call from one of the managers on site in Camden.
I was on holiday and I was doing what a person on holiday should do, sleeping. And I got a surprise call from the site manager.
Lapho kwenzeka khona ingozi, walimala ngeloli baMaseko. Ehlile etrageni yakhe, aqeda ukudiliza. Aye kulomunye udriver, angiyabona bebheka indlela lazodlula ngakhona. Kwenzeka masabuye elorini yakhe, baMaseko iloli yakhe yasuka yeza kuyo wagijima. Wavula izivalo.
He tried to climb a couple of times, but slipping on the steps until his truck reached the other truck, squeezing him between the cab and the door.
Zinhle came into my office and I saw on her face that something was not right. She walked in with a very soft tone of voice, told me that there has been an accident in the coal stockyard at Camden Power Station and that one of our drivers, MS Maseko, was killed in an accident.
I was genuinely shaken by it.
I felt like I failed.
It was a feeling, a very unreal feeling that I felt at that moment.
Kwaba buhlungu kakhulu ngoba lahleka komsebenzi. Akusiyo into enhle.
Ubuhlungu engabuzwa ngaleso sikhathi ngisho doda namhlanje abupheli lobo buhlungu lobo into engayibona yenzakala lapha eStockyard.
I didn't think that something like that could happen to our business because we're such a safety conscious company. We are driving safety so hard and it was a big shock for me.
We were involved as one big family. So you can imagine, it's like losing a brother.
He left home, he went to work. 8 o'clock in the morning, you now need to convey a message to his family that he has passed on. How do you do that? How do you tell someone your dad is not coming back?
Ngangisekhaya khani ngizwa lezi zindaba zokwehlelwa ngubaba. Ngangibuya esikoleni.
The immediate managers and colleagues on site went to the family on the day, went to the house to see how they are.
It was so sad to hear that wife screaming and crying so bitterly.
Kwaba buhlungu, azange ngikholwe.
Lezi zindaba zehla kabuhlungu kimina ngoba ubaba wayeumuntu engimthandayo.
Ubaba wayengumuntu onothando, olungile, wayesithanda sodwa.
Yini engikuzwayo uma ngiqala ngicabanga ngaye, ngifikelwa ubuhlungu, ngiyaye ngifise ukuthi kube ngiyakhona ngabe ngiyamvusa.
We cannot bring Maseko back from death, but we can lighten the burden on the family. So we looked and we said, okay, what are the things that a father would ordinarily have dreamed about? What would he have done if he was still alive?
What was the legacy that you wanted to leave?
I gave him a business card. I said, any time of day. And she did. She really took me up on that offer.
Ngase ngimthinta-ke ngimazisa ukuthi okukhona la ekhaya ukuthi ubaba bekakha. Anginawo amandla okuqhubeka, angisebenzi, angazi ukuthi ngizokwenza njani.
I made a commitment. I said to her, it doesn't matter what it costs. We will finish this project of your husband.
Ngokuthi uMakoya aqedele lendlu yasekhaya, kusho kimi kusho ukuthi uMakoya uyasithanda, uyasinakekela.
Dad is not there anymore, but we here. We can try and just make the gap a bit smaller.
We were there. And what I said to the staff as well, we had what we called a post-bereavement plan, where we look at, if something like that happens again, how do you stay close to the families?
We had our employees and management that would visit. Just pop in, see how she's doing, see how the kids are doing.
They went an extra mile in helping that family.
Ngihleze ngijabulile ngoba kube bekungasuka Makoya angazi ukuthi ngabe ngikuphi.
When a person's life is at stake, you need to stop and say, how did this happen? And that's when immediately on that day where I called the team together and said, okay, guys, we need to sit down today and figure out how we can go about that this thing never, ever happens again.
A lot of ideas came out. We safety first, think safely, but how do you personalize it? How do you make it your own? And MyLifeFirst was then born.
The campaign is about your life matters more than any man-made machine or equipment.
You cannot reverse death. An accident can be repaired on a truck. If somebody breaks a bone, you might grow it back and recover fully. But death is final. So MyLifeFirst was rolled out in various campaigns over 3 months periods.
We had a come home safely. There are people that are waiting for you. There are people that depend on you. Make sure you return home safe. The second one that we rolled out was we lead safety, making sure that the people around you are safe. The last one that we have was we drive safety. We needed everyone to be self-motivated and make it so personal that the safety that is being preached is a genuine drive that we adhere to.
The intent of our heart was to save people, so we trained again the people to make sure that they are safe. They look after themselves.
And I think it paid off. I think we got commendations from the power station and we got commendations from Eskom, literally letters that they wrote about our consciousness about safety and the way we conduct ourselves.
Ngiyaziqhenya ngoba sengibonile ukuthi makuvela isifo isehlokana esinje Makoya yenza kanjani.
To be part of the Makoya family is the best experience I've ever had.
The feeling that we get as employees from the campaign that we're running is a sense of belonging. Not a lot of companies generally care about you.
Ngingathanda ukusho ukuthi phambili Makoya uhlale uyisibane njalo emndenini wami esingaqishi esingikhanyisela imini nobusuku.
As a visionary, I don't hope, I seize things. And I see MyLifeFirst as one of those principles in business that'll assist us in going forward.